Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So what we're actually going to be doing in this video is, well, first off, I went out for a little drive. It's a beautiful day out. It's actually very, very hot. It's around 94 or something like that. But I just wanted to go out, enjoy the car. I usually always take my camera just to get clips and content for you guys. But lately I've been just going out and just driving the car without a worry in my mind, without having to think about getting content, think about getting the exhaust clips and thinking about getting the in-cabin footage and all that. And honestly, it has been such a treat to just go out and enjoy the car. Sometimes when you're so worried about getting all of the clips and the content and everything like that, it kind of takes away from the joy. And sometimes it's really nice just to get away, just drive and not think about anything else. So I've been doing that lately. It's been really nice. I do promise you there is going to be some in-cabin driving footage soon. I really want to focus on getting some really good audio on that, you know, setting up some mics and everything, and really trying to capture the sound of this car, because I can only do so much with this camera that I use with the mic and everything, and me being only one person, it's kind of hard to do it with a one-man show. But I promise you some in-cabin driving videos, some proper ones, are coming very soon. Alright, so what I actually want to discuss in this video are two different things. First being a little bit of a mod update, what to expect next, what I'm thinking about. I want to go over some options with you guys so you can give me some feedback, some opinions. Most likely I'm going to do all of these eventually, but just trying to decide on what to do next, or at least the next modification, because each one is pretty expensive and I want to make sure that I'm doing exactly what I want, and it's always nice to get your feedback to help me with that decision. Second thing is, at the end of this video, I'm actually going to announce and give you guys details about my meetup. Finally going to do one. I did one last summer and I promised I was going to do another one, but I finally decided to do another one this summer. It takes a lot of planning and everything just because I want to make sure everybody has a good time and we have enough space and everything like that. So I will be announcing that at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So let's go over what is on my mind right now of what I want to do next to this car. This car is absolutely endless. There's so many things to do, and there's a few things that I would like to change up. All right, so the sun is a little harsh. It's like noon right now, so it's the worst time to be filming, but this is the chance that I got, and I wanted to get out of the garage. A lot of people are saying they're getting kind of tired of the garage videos, so I wanted to get out as much as I possibly can and do some videos outside. So I am sorry for the harshness, but hey, doing what I can. So if you do follow me on my Instagram, you guys know that I post there pretty frequently, whether it's stories or an actual post. My most recent post was actually going over some things that I was looking at doing, one of which was actually changing up the exhaust. Now, yes, I still love the Tomei. It has not changed. I still love the sound of this thing. The reason why I'm thinking of changing it up is not because I'm tired of it or it's too loud or anything like that. I simply just want to try something else. Also, I would love to go back to a quad tip. As much as I love the single exit and the sound, I do miss the quad tip look, but I am thinking of switching over to a different exhaust. Now, tons of people are telling me a million different options, but there's only one that I really do want to try after this, and that is the ETS Extreme. I'd be going with the resonated mid-pipe and the muffler delete with no mufflers on the in the back, the axle back part. So that is what I would be trying next. No, it's not going to be the NVIDIA R400, which a ton of people want me to try, but honestly, after experiencing some very, very nice high quality exhausts, I'm not sure if I'm going to end up trying that one. It does have the normal flange connections, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm a big fan of the slip joint or the V-bands now. It completely eliminates the risks of leaks and everything like that. Plus, all of the higher quality ones that I've tried have had slip joint or V-bands, and I just prefer that. So I'm looking at the ETS Extreme Catback. I may be putting this one up for sale. If it is, I'll let you guys know. Please don't hound me yet. I will let you know on my Instagram if it is for sale. The next thing on my mind is, I have talked about this before, and that is the carbon seat backs for the Recaro Sportster GTs. Those things are absolutely beautiful. It's just a replacement backing that is full carbon fiber. Obviously, this modification serves no performance whatsoever. It's just one of those things that I think is going to complete the interior. I've always wanted them, and they look absolutely beautiful. And it's funny because I will never see them since nobody sits in the back, nor do I. So either way, I definitely want to do them. Very, very nice, and I really do want to do them. They're at the top of my list. But what do you guys think? Should I do them now, or should I do something else? All right, so this next option is kind of out of the blue. It is something that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought it was really an option. But I came across this the other day, just kind of browsing around, looking at things, and it really piqued my interest. And what I'm talking about is actually a carbon fiber roof. Yes, a full replacement carbon fiber roof. We all know that the S209 and the Type RA does come with a carbon fiber roof, but there's a few aftermarket options out there that people swear by that are really nice. One of them is Sibon Sybon, which I've heard okay, and another brand called Marsh Composites, which everybody's actually telling me to look into, and it's actually the better option. And I've really been looking into it. It's about $1,000 or so for the Marsh Composite one, and Sybon is like $2,200. I'm not sure why the difference, but either way, Marsh Composites, not bad, the initial cost, but what is going to be expensive about all that is actually getting the work done. It's not just a simple bolt-on solution. You actually need to remove the stock roof. You don't have to do any cutting or anything like that. I believe it's just rivets and tack welds and stuff. So you need to actually drill them out and then put the new one in, which would be the carbon fiber one. But honestly, that would be freaking awesome. I've always wanted a carbon fiber roof, and knowing that there's some options out there is really nice. Now, some people are saying, why don't you just go with the Type RA one? Now, to buy a OEM Type RA carbon fiber roof, honestly, I don't even know the price of it, but it's probably like $5-6 grand from Subaru. I'm sure it's very expensive, and I'm not sure if I want to go that deep into it. I wouldn't be opposed to it if I did find a used one or something like that, or something reasonable like the Sybon or the Marsh Composite one. I would definitely probably go that route if I could, but I'm not sure if I want to go that far if that is the only options. But I'm definitely looking into it, and I think that would be pretty awesome, and it would be the cherry on top to get a real full carbon fiber roof. So the next modification that I'm looking at is actually refreshing the suspension. And what I mean by that is actually changing up the coilovers. I've been running the Fortunato 500 Gen 6 coilovers for a little over 30,000 miles now, so like 32,000 miles. I'm running the 7K Swift springs. These things still eat up the road like crazy. They're still phenomenal. There's honestly no real reason to change other than just wanting to refresh and change it up a little bit. So I have been thinking about that. Now, there are a few options out there, obviously, to change it up. Öhlins being number one. A lot of people always recommend them. Those are kind of the set standard, the best of the best. I have been thinking about them, but honestly, I don't think I'll be able to get the ride height that I want with the Öhlins, so I'm not sure if that is the option. But what I'm actually thinking about is going with another set of Fortune Autos. Since I've been so happy with them, they have been absolutely amazing for these 30,000 plus miles. Why not go with a new set? If it's not broke, why fix it? It's one of those things. The only thing that I would be changing up on this setup would be, I'll be going with the new Gen 8s. They just released them. But I'm actually looking to go up a spring rate. Like I said, I'm running the Swift 7K, but since I don't drive this car every day anymore, it's not a daily driver, I wouldn't mind to get a little bit more performance, a little bit more fun on the twisties and everything. So I'm actually looking to go up to 8K, but going with the Hyperco springs. I've experienced the Swifts, they're fantastic, but Hyperco seems to be the number one, seems to be the spring that everybody says to go with. They seem to be the best of the best. So I'm very interested in trying out the Hyperco 8K springs on the new Gen 8 Fortune Autos. I think it would be really cool to do a whole suspension refresh, or at least a whole coilover refresh, to kind of show you guys how I set my car up, how I get it dialed in terms of the alignment and the specs and everything. Everybody seems to love the fitment and just how my car sits. So I would love to show you just how I install them, how to set the preload, how to kind of dial in the fitment and where I like it and all that. I think it would be a lot of fun, and it would be really nice to get a fresh set of Fortune Autos on this car. All right, so those are the modifications that I'm currently considering. We're looking at the exhaust, the carbon seat backs, the carbon roof, or the suspension. But I was kind of gaining some interest to see who's interested in seeing what next. Yes, you guys know me. I'll probably end up doing all of them eventually, but I'm just looking at doing the next thing. Again, I like to do things one at a time, enjoy it, and then move to the next, make some content for you guys and all that. So let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next. All right, so details for the meetup. Now I'm gonna put up a picture of exactly where it is, but it's going to be July 9th at noon, 12 p.m. It is a Saturday, so if you can make it, it would be fantastic. But it is actually going to be at Homedale Park in Homedale, New Jersey. There's plenty of parking. It's a park and everything, so we don't have to worry about people bothering us. And it should be a really fun time. Now, please do not be a jerk. Don't do burnouts. Don't do anything stupid. No revving. It's simply just going there, parking, hanging out, not doing anything crazy, and then we're just gonna leave. That's all. We're not gonna do anything insane, because honestly, all it takes is one person to ruin it for everybody, and that is not what this channel is about. We're here to enjoy everybody's cars, enjoy everybody's company, and just kind of hang out with some like-minded people. Again, July 9th, 12 p.m., Homedale Park. It is a Saturday. If you can make it, that'd be fantastic. If you can't, no worries. I'm sure we'll do another one next summer. But again, nothing crazy. Everyone just enjoy their time, be considerate, be nice, and everybody will have a good time. So that is it for this one. If you guys have any questions at all, be sure to leave them in the comments below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.